So let's take a look at what students are going to see when they first log into your course. I'll just grab this course here and I'll click. Now by default, your students will be brought to your modules page. If you don't set anything differently, when you start creating modules, your students will see that module page depending on what you have published. And that may be exactly what you want. However, there are a couple of other choices. So if I come to the right-hand side and I choose Home Page, I can choose what my students will see when they log into my course. So if I go to the course activity stream and I choose that, when my students log in, they'll be able to see assignments and notifications and discussions, different things that I've posted. If they want to learn more about them, they just open up the Show More button, and they'll be given links to those specific items. It's sort of like the stream inside of Google Classroom, but it displays a lot more. If I come to the right-hand side, I'll go back to Choose, and I'm going to skip over Pages for now. You'll see it's grayed out. We'll talk about that in a second. I can go to Course Module. Like I said, by default, this is what Canvas sets it up as. So when you create a new course, and if you don't change anything, this is exactly what they'll see in the order that you put it in here, depending on whether or not it's been published. So let's head back to Choose Home Page, and now I can go to Assignment List. So I'll click Save. Now my assignment list in this particular course is a bit of a mess because I just have everything inside of this one assignments shell, right? If you remember, you can make different groups of assignments. And if you set it up that way, that might be something that you want your students to be able to walk through. Since this is just a demonstration course, I just have a bunch of assignments stuck inside of this one shell. But you can create different groups for your students to go through. So I'll head back to Choose Home Page. And I can choose Syllabus. I'll click Save. Now the syllabus page is whatever you enter into this syllabus tab over here. So if I were to come up to Edit, I could obviously just take my syllabus, whatever it is, and just copy and paste it directly into this spot. As you can see here, I can also just put a link for my Google Drive into this box as well. The important thing to remember is that I'm on the syllabus tab to make this happen. You do have an additional option down here. You can show the course summary. So here I have the course summary listed. If I don't want my students to see that, I can uncheck it and update that. And that summary is no longer listed. I'll go back to Choose Home Page. Let's talk about pages real quick. So pages are great for displaying information that your students do not have to interact with. So static information that you want them to see. Maybe something like classroom expectations or a supply list. Something that isn't an assignment, but you still want them to be able to see. Of course, you can make a page your front page. But I can't do it from here yet because I have to choose a front page, and it tells me that right here. Front page must be set first. So if I click on that, it'll take me to my pages. I could just as easily have clicked on the Pages button, and I have some pages here. Some of them I've already created. I've got this home one here. Let me open that guy up and edit him real quick. So with your home page, it could be as simple as whatever it is you decide to type into this box. And then you can create links from this home page to different parts of your course. So if I wanted my front page to be this home page, but I still wanted my students to be able to navigate to different parts of the course, I could highlight these words, come to the right-hand side where it says Course Navigation, and click on where I wanted them to go. I highlighted the word syllabus, so I'll click on the word syllabus. I could do the same with modules. Highlight that, come to the bottom, and click Modules. So when I'm done, I'll click Save. I'll go back to View All Pages. I'll come to the right-hand side of the page that I want to be my home page, and I'll click, and I'll choose Use as Front Page. And I get this little badge here that says Front Page. So if I go back home it's still not my front page. And the reason for that is even though I set the page as the front page, I still have to do it from the Choose Homepage box. So I'll come to the right-hand side and I'll choose Choose Homepage. I'll click Pages from Front Page, and it tells me which page I've chosen, which is the one I've labeled as Home. And then I can click Save. Now when I go home, this is my home page.